Hi guys, welcome to the calendar review for August and a little bit of the beginning of September. We're going to be discussing what I think everything here can mean on this event schedule for Fire Emblem Heroes. I see a lot of things. This is more bloated than a couple of the other ones. We're going to go through a little bit of zooming action, just in case you can't see that this is forging bonds over here, okay? Look at that. We are forging bonds, okay? And it's going to happen August 24th to September 6th. Glad you noticed that. But no, we're going to actually take a look at it little by little. Let's start with what we know. It is August 11th, so just recently released is the Festival in Hoshido. You can see my other videos for that on my channel. Go check that out. Special heroes, login bonuses are active. And yeah, I mean, what is important to realize though is that we're gonna get a lot of login bonuses for the coming weeks or so. We're gonna have Tempest Trials login bonuses, the second part of the summer celebration, which has been 2 orbs per day, which is kind of weird because it says down here you can receive orbs up to 10 times. It doesn't say 10 orbs, but I kind of like that change. It means you don't have to log in every day. Then we have new heroes and new heroes again and vote and gala login bonus. There's a lot of stuff going on. Let's try to pick apart everything we see here and understand what it all means. So Tempest Trials likely is going to have 42 orbs like it always does and the same amount of feathers, coins, and stones. But one thing that is changing for this Tempest Trials is that we're getting a bunch of the units rerun from 2017, such as Clive, Tobin, Joshua, Black Knight, and Arden, and Mass Martha again, with Black Knight being 5-star and Joshua also being 5-star. That's really good because some of the fodder on those units has been really relevant. Somebody like Tobin is also great because of the armor thing that it comes with. But we're not getting any new seals, at least what the data mine has shown so far from the good guys over there. Okay, so we're getting some revivals for Bound Hero Battle, Corrin and Azura. And this is all kind of irrelevant unless you're kind of a new player, but there are some quests associated with that. Before, a couple months ago, we used to not even get quests on Bound Hero Battle revivals, and there was literally nothing happening there. So I'm glad there's something to do when we get those revivals back. The first interesting thing to notice, and I'm going to totally skip Illusory Dungeon, aka Tap Tap Battle, because whatever. That's your thing, I guess, but it's not for me. I play for Fire Emblem, so. What is interesting here is Summoning Focus, Heroes of Draconic Aura. So I have looked at what this potentially could be, and what we see is that units, most recently summoning focuses that have been with skills have generally been 5-star exclusives in the most recent months. They haven't really used 4 or 3-star units in a long time. So the 5-star exclusive units that do have Draconic Aura are Dorcas, Alm, Carla, Efkana, and Bravelyn. That's more than 4, and I don't think they'll put more than 4. They might stick with 3. And if I was to take just an estimated, like an educational guess as to what they might put on here, I feel like it's going to be either Carla or Alm. Definitely Efkana is going to be on this. And I think since Dorcas recently had a banner, I don't think he'll be here. They might want to favor newer units. If they want to make it with 4 units, though, they may choose to put Bravelyn on here just because she's so popular. And I don't know why, but yeah, I think for sure we're going to see probably Alm or Carla with Efkana being on here. They might use both, though, so we'll see. But if it ends up being like Bravelyn again, that would make almost 10 or 9 banners there where that happens. So this would be a good opportunity to pick up some good fodder or merges for units like that. Alm being on a banner would be huge, and they definitely should go for it if it was to happen. Going forward, though, we do have Bound Hero Battle, and this is brand new. It's stated to be Micaiah and Soth. So Micaiah just recently had a banner with Rajat and Celica, so she'll show up again with Soth. But these are only 2 units, so I feel like if they're going to add a third, it might be another Tellius rep, which would be like Zelgius or Ike. If it's Zelgius, they're basically just rerunning the original Micaiah, Soth, and Zelgius banner. So we'll see if that's the case. This is a good opportunity to still add merges to Micaiah for those of you that have her part of your core, and she actually scores really well. Plus, she's a very good unit as an anti-meta check, hitting both horses and armors. I have definitely a good character to merge up, and if she's part of that, no reason not to go for something like this. And if Zelgius shows up on a banner again, could be like Ike or Sanaki or Alencia, could be Nephany, we'll see. They could put some random rep in there. Weapon workout quests, doesn't really matter. It's probably just some refining stones, orbs and whatnot. Kind of nice to have it, but not really that relevant. Okay, so this is probably the most interesting thing I see here. This is something completely new, and not because it is a new hero summoning event, but rather how long it goes. If you actually look at how long this goes, it is way longer than a standard summoning event. It actually bleeds into a completely new hero summoning event. So you're going to have a lot of chances to actually just summon here, right? Like, this is almost 3 weeks of a new heroes, and the special heroes is what is actually going to be 1 day difference. If you haven't summoned on the special heroes for Festival and Hoshido, you can actually wait until the last day. There will probably be a trailer where you can make a decision between these two. New heroes, though, you guys know how I feel about this. These are usually permanent banners. Well, they're not usually. They always are permanent banners that end up in the permanent pool. And generally speaking, they could just pity break you when you do choose to summon on different banners. That might be for skills or seasonal units. And of course, they show up on legendary banners months from now. So yeah, we'll see what this is. I can't really give any sort of predictions. Every single time I've been making predictions on new heroes, it just ends up being a disappointment. Some things that are expected are something like an FE6 banner, a Marth, like Mystery of Emblem banners. The Choose Your Legends units could be happening. If I was to take a guess, I feel like the Choose Your Legends heroes would be here on September 7th, and then a Fed channel would be somewhere before it. They do want to use that as a good marketing and advertisement time to give people the opportunity to do this. This does last about 2 weeks, but this lasts 3, so it's a little bit weird. Maybe they're just trying to fill in some sort of content gap. I couldn't say. You have your standard legendary hero battle, which comes with a legendary hero summoning event. A week before this happens, even before that, I will be doing my legendary hero predictions, which still will retain good quality like a few of the previous legendary banners. Legendary Lucina's was kind of disappointing, but it did have some cool things in there. But green should be pretty cool going forward because we're expecting to see M. Grima or LA Hector. Hopefully we don't see Spring Serena or Alphonse too soon. Alphonse would be okay. But the legendary hero for this, if we retain patterns, should be a female, should be red, could be a water hero as well. So female Corrin, maybe Celica could show up here, which could be really good, even if she'll end up as a Choose Your Legends hero. So Forging Bonds seems to be following with the new hero summoning event. It's interesting that they haven't shown it here though for this new hero summoning event. So whatever these are, I feel like it will be relevant to some game, just like the Awakening one was. And this might not be relevant to a game. As you can see, there's no Forging Bonds. They might choose to do a Forging Bonds for this and just not show it on the calendar. Sometimes they do that sort of stuff. What I'm most excited for is Grand Conquest. I really enjoyed the changes they made to the most recent Grand Conquest, so I'm really looking forward to this coming back. And finally, a Grand Hero Battle, which will coincide with the new hero summoning event. It's really weird though that it comes so late. If you guys look at the timing, usually a Grand Hero Battle comes a couple of days after a new hero summoning event. It looks like they're trying to just fill some gaps here. So if you look at Forging Bonds, it lasts till the 6th of September, and the 4th of September is the Grand Hero Battle. So they might be just filling some content gaps to have people have something to do here. Voting Gauntlets, whatever, it's pretty much resources. But if they choose to do it, it might be something related to a game. Like imagine this is like a Tellius banner. They might have like Tellius units in a Voting Gauntlet. And finally, Heroes with Fury. So if they keep the trend of units that are kind of brand new and 5-star exclusive, there are only 3 units with Fury that are 5-star exclusive. This has to be Exalted Chrom, Myr, and Eldigan. That would be 3. Unless they choose to somehow release a new hero here and put them there, that it could happen. I mean, Dorcas was technically on 2 banners before his original banner did expire. I don't think they'll do that again, but if I was to take a guess in the current time, it has to be Exalted Chrom, Eldigan, and Myr. And that's a good time to summon for Myr. I probably will be going for Myr myself here, depending on what the Legendary Hero banner holds for us. Also, my birthday is September 5th. So a day after, we likely will be summoning for Myr. So that's pretty cool. If you want to see me, then come. I probably will be, streaming on Twitch and such, and probably be on Discord on the 5th of September. So feel free to drop by then and give me some well wishes, or give me a belated birthday maybe on the 6th, because I definitely will be there. I'll be leveling up in real life. So that'll be a good day. Smiles for all. Okay, and finally, just after that, we'll have the new heroes. We should probably have a trailer, though, to make this sort of decision. So even when the Myr banner may drop, for those of you that want Myr, you'll be able to make still a good decision based on what's coming. So the timing on this is great. You can make some good decisions that way. That's pretty much it for the calendar. I'm still holding out. I'm saving a lot of orbs, and I recommend you guys do so as well. Don't summon on like the beginning of these banners, so you can kind of make a decision where overlaps lie. The legendary banner, summoning banner, doesn't seem to be close enough to the new heroes where you would get a trailer. 4 days is kind of a decent gap here, so summoning here should be safe. Even on day 1, you're kind of not really overlapping with anything. So I don't ever really don't encourage, like, legendary hero banners are always pretty good value for getting 5 stars or merges on legendary heroes, so this is safe. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm quite happy on this. I'm looking forward to a couple of these things. Definitely this new heroes thing is kind of weird to me, being so long. Forging bonds will be interesting. It doesn't overlap with Tempest Trials. This is good. You can clear Forging Bonds without spending a single stamina potion if you're careful with multipliers, and Tempest Trials bringing a lot of good stuff. So feel free to tell me what you're most looking forward to in the calendar, guys, in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, just give it one of these, and I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Love you. Peace.